Hey there, it's Karen Leabo with VintageDazzle.etsy.com here with another weekly vlog. Getting started 2 days late, well 1.5 days late. It's Wednesday morning. Sales have been a little pokey the last couple of days, so didn't really and I also haven't been listing a lot because I'm dealing with a bunch of other stuff. But anyway, I did get a few things listed and one thing sold, so I will show you those now. So here are 4 items I got listed, starting with these cute little made in Japan napkin rings. They're porcelain with a little image of a bird on one side and there's a butterfly on the other. It's like transferware. I don't know exactly the age on these, but I would say somewhere between the 60s and the 80s. And I listed those for $29. And let's see, then we have some bracelets. We have this fun chunky faux turquoise link bracelet, and it's not marked. I don't know too much about it except that it's pretty, and I listed that for $26. And then we have this mesh bracelet. It has like a open work design layered over a mesh layer, and it's wide. And this I learned by looking over a lot of photos that this was made by a designer named Giulio Marcella, and he had a shop in New York in the 40s and 50s. He provided jewelry for some other makers such as Hobey, and also he sold some under his own name. I've heard it called Jewels by Giulio, and I've also heard the name, I can't remember the other name, but anyway, this one happens to not be marked at all. But it's pretty, it's in pretty good condition, and we listed that for $39. And then lastly we have this little hand-carved Hindu goddess Lakshmi. Oh, stop that. And she's sitting on a lotus pedestal. This was something that my husband brought to me from India when he went there in the 90s for work. He bought a whole bunch of wonderful art objects back. I kept a couple of my favorites, and I'm selling some of the others because I just don't have room for all of them. But she's very nice. And I listed her for $32, and she sold right away. So that's my one sale.
Muffin, are you sleepy? Okay, well you can go to sleep. I'll leave you alone. No. Now you're mad at me because I woke you up, aren't you? Okay.
It is now Wednesday night, and I apologize, I didn't show you any other footage from the bike ride. I planned to, but somehow I just never got around to it. But these are the 2 items that I sold today. This is a Fitz and Floyd teapot and the Calypso pattern with all this beautiful fruit all over it. I paid a bit much for this teapot at the flea market, so I'm not making a huge profit on it, but it sold for $38 with the buyer using a 15% off coupon that I didn't even know I had floating around out there. So anyway, yeah, that one's, I'm not going to make much money on it, but hey, a sale is a sale. And this is a kind of a brutalist style cuff bracelet with onyx, and that sold for $38. It is Thursday night, and it's a little dark for me to show you the things I listed yesterday, so I'll show those to you in the morning. But I did want to show you the one thing that sold today was this beautiful ikat woven silk shawl. Ugh, yummy colors. Decided to go ahead and take it out of the packaging and show it to you instead of showing you the picture like I usually do. So anyway, that sold for $46. Hi there, it is Friday night, trying to get this done before the sun goes down this time. So I'm going to show you some things I've gotten listed the last couple of days, and then a couple of items that I sold. And these are the last of the Fiesta dishes that I'm going to sell. This is a lot of 5 plates, one in each of these older colors. Turquoise is the only color that's not original, one of the original ones. And these are the luncheon plates, 9¼ inches. They're actually plenty big enough to be dinner plates. And we have those listed for $62. And then this is 4, 2 greens and 2 blues. The greens are particularly desirable, 2 cobalts. And those are $59 for the 4. And coming up here we have playing cards. These are, when my family went to Europe in the 60s, each of the girls picked a different category to collect, and I think the playing cards were mine. I'm not sure. Everybody's stuff, everybody's souvenirs got all jumbled in the end. But I think I was the one that was collecting playing cards, because I did love playing cards. So I have a bunch of them. These are, I bought on the ocean liner SS United States. This is United States Lines cards. They're surprisingly common. I found quite a few of them out there. I'm selling these 3 sets together. So we have, these are some bullfighter matador cards, yuck, from Barcelona. And these are London from Selfridge's store. That's what the cards look like. All of the cards themselves are in super clean, nice condition. They're all complete. And I have the 3 decks listed for $35, which is not really very much. We have a steel cut little buckle from Made in France. It has kind of an Art Nouveau style to it. Most of these that I see have more of a geometric, squared off look. This one's kind of neat, a little bit different. People use them to make jewelry out of. And I have that listed for $19. We have this wonderful half and half bracelet. It's half copper, half sterling silver, hand hammered. It is signed L. Vernon, which I'm pretty sure is Lillian Vernon. These are fairly common. I was surprised. There's a lot of them out there, but they're really neat looking. Listed that for $32. This is a lapis lazuli and brass cuff bracelet. It's possibly Native American. It's got that twisted rope, little detailing, and the split shank. Kind of reminds me of Native American, but I don't know. It's not marked. And that. Uh-oh, did I not write this one down? I didn't write that one down. I'll have to tell you in a minute. I think I listed it for around $34. These are some check glass beads. I love the color. It's like a periwinkle blue, cone-shaped beads with the ridges on them, and then alternating with brass beads. This is a textured floral bead. I'm pretty sure this is from Czechoslovakia of the 1930s. It's got that filigree bead chain. It's got a little pinch clasp. Anyway. Oh, and these, interesting. These are glass also, these beads. Aren't they cool? Listed that for $29. This is another set of playing cards. These are cool because this is what the backs look like. It says Paris in gold and black letters and these 2 pink ships. But they are, on the sides that show the numbers and suits, they also have these color photographs of the different landmarks in Paris. So they're really fun to remember all the places that you visited when you were in Paris. And that deck I listed by itself for $32. And I think that's all. So here are the two items that sold. This is a tiny little pocket knife with the red celluloid handle, and that sold for $14 plus shipping. So it ends up being about $18. And then we have this lovely Danecraft sterling silver. Oh, once you twist one, you have to twist all of them. Get it to sit right, but it's designed so it just sits so nice and flat. It's so pretty. This has had so many lookers over the last few weeks, and somebody finally bought it for $76. So nice to have a couple of sales. I just thought I would show you something that's pretty scary. This is what my office looks like right now. But that is because we had to empty out the hallway, the stairwell, and the entryway of everything that was on the walls, all the hanging shelves, the mirrors. I'm not quite sure what that cat litter's doing here, but because we're having it painted, yay! And now you can see this is what it looks like empty. The floor had a rug on it, we took that off. This is, oh, very bright, the empty stairwell goes up. It's all going to be painted. I would take you down, but I'm too lazy. Hi there, it is Sunday night. This is my new look. It's called Garage Chic. This is what I look like after I put some time in working in the garage, trying to get my mosaic materials organized into the new studio, which I guess I will put it off and show you next week what it looks like. It's a lot smaller than I was planning, but it's gonna work out fine. Anyway, I have one sale from this weekend. I have one listing that I did this weekend. Pretty slow, but I'll show you those. Okay, my only listing that I did all weekend was this set of cards from Switzerland. They have some beautiful pictures on the back. One of them is of the Chateau de Chillon, and the other one says Jungfrau. And let's see, they're plastic finish, made in Switzerland, finest Swiss playing cards. They're in really good condition, and I listed those for $29. And then I sold a piece of Turkish embroidery, hand embroidered, hand woven linen towel, traditional floral pattern, and I will show you a picture of it because it's so pretty, and that sold for $38. I have a bunch of this Turkish embroidery. I've sold a few pieces of it. I have a lot more to sell because my sister-in-law Amelia gave me a whole bunch of it. So anyway, and with that, let's see, is there a kitty in here? Oh yes, there she is. I'll let you gaze upon lovely Muffin while I say goodbye for this week. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel if you like this content, I would appreciate it very much. It helps me out a lot. And comment if you care to. I do read and respond to all comments. I miss one every once in a while, which irks me because I don't know how that happens. But anyway, and I will see you again next week.